More pictures have emerged of the terrifying onslaught of Typhoon Haiyan as it ripped through a beach resort in Tacloban on Friday, with winds gusting at nearly 200 miles an hour. Some water and food supplies arrived at Tacloban airport today, but the amount is tiny compared to the vast unmet need. The scale of the disaster has shocked aid organisations.
People were expecting a typhoon and they got the equivalent of a typhoon and a tsunami. They weren't expecting this at all. We don't know how many people have died.
The international aid teams are facing massive challenges. The Philippines comprises more than 7,000 islands, 2,000 of them inhabited. As Typhoon Haiyan swept westward, it caused devastating damage across a huge area, the island provinces of Samar and Leyte being worst hit. Bridges have collapsed, roads are blocked and phone networks are down. This was the 25th typhoon to affect the region this year, and more may be on the way. Nearly 10 million people need urgent aid and more than 600,000 are homeless. The number needing medical help is unknown. An emergency surgical team from Britain are flying out tomorrow.
Our principal focus will be on untreated open wounds that are now at risk of becoming infected, and if they are not treated by appropriate surgery and by appropriate medical intervention, these become septic and the patient dies.
The first British aid flight loaded with tents landed this evening at Cebu Airport, but bad weather has meant many other planes are grounded. Help's also coming by sea. The Royal Navy destroyer HMS Daring is en route from Singapore. It should arrive on the 16th, and an American flotilla is sailing from Hong Kong.
I've got boats, I've got a helicopter. I can get these items into the more remote communities and ensure that they've got, firstly, water, as well as help them with provision of electricity restoration. I can make water on board myself.
£25 will buy water purification tablets for 10 families for a month.
An appeal by the Disasters Emergency Committee raised £1.5 million in the first few hours. Much more is needed, and rebuilding the shattered communities of the Philippines will take years. Fergus Walsh, BBC News.